Hello students, welcome to Standard 8 Science online class. Students, now we are learning our unit 2 force and pressure. Our today's topic is friction. Students, when we walk on roads without falling, but we tend to fall when we walk on wet surface. Why? What is the reason? Because we walk on the road safely due to frictional force. So the force between feet and the road is due to friction, but the force is less when we walk on the wet surface. So that's why we tend to fall. So when we walk on the wet surface, due to lack of friction or less friction, we will tend to fall. So the frictional force or friction arises when two or more bodies in contact. See here in this picture, the ball is contact with the floor. So when two or more bodies in contact move or tend to move relative to each other, so it act always in opposite direction. See the arrow mark. So ball moving in one direction and friction is acting in the another direction. So this is important 1 mark question. Friction always act in the opposite direction of the moving body. So this friction is produced due to geometrical dissimilarities of the surface of the body. Dear students, friction can produce the following effects. The first one is friction opposes the motion, and then it causes wear and tear of the surface in contact, and then last one, it produces heat. For example, when you rub your hand together and touch your skin, you will feel the heat energy. That is due to the frictional force. Our next topic is types of friction. Friction can be classified into two basic types. They are static friction and kinetic friction. So static friction is nothing but the friction experienced by the bodies which are at rest is called static friction. So all the objects are rigidly placed to be at rest on the earth is example for static friction. And then kinetic friction. Kinetic meaning moving. So the friction existing during motion of the bodies is known as kinetic friction. So kinetic friction further classified into sliding friction and rolling friction. So let us first learn about sliding friction. So sliding friction, when a body slide over the surface of the another body. See here, the block is sliding over on the floor. So when a body slides over the surface of another body, the friction acting between the surface in contact is called sliding friction. Students, in this GIF, the first one is example for static friction because the ball is not moving, it is in the rest position. So this is example for static friction. The person trying to move the ball, but the ball does not moving. So it is example for static friction. And then in the second GIF, the ball is rolling on the surface of another body. So this is example for rolling friction. So when a body rolls over another surface, the friction acting between the surface in contact is called rolling friction. So here rolling friction is less than sliding friction. So that's why wheels are provided in vehicles, trolleys and in suitcase. Students, our next important topic is factors affecting friction. So some of the factors which affect friction are nature of the surface, and then weight of the body, and then third one is area of contact. So these are factors affecting the friction. Let us learn one by one. Students, when an object moving on a rough surface, see here the surface it is not a smooth surface. So when an object move on a rough surface will be difficult. So but we can easily move on the smooth surface. So it is because friction varies between the surface. So in the rough surface friction will very high, and then in the smooth surface friction will be very less. So friction depends upon the nature of the surface. And then second one is weight of the body. So it is easy to pedal your cycle without any load on its carrier, but with a load on placed its carrier it is difficult to move, because here the friction between tire and road is very high. Students, from this you can understand that less weight will produce less friction, and then large weight will produce the large friction. So weight of the body is also one of the factors affecting the friction. Third one is area of contact. So for given weight, the friction is directly related to the area of contact between the two surfaces. So in this picture, red color block is one surface, and then black color block is the another surface. So if the area of contact is greater, then the friction will be too greater. That's why the road roller has a broad base, so it offers more friction on the road. But cycle has a less friction, because the area of the tire is very less. Since the area of contact of tire with the surface on the road is less, so area of contact is also one of the factor affecting the friction. Less area produce less friction, and then larger area will produce larger friction. Our next important topic is advantages of friction. So you know that friction is necessary for our day-to-day life, for walking, for holding the object, and then it is desirable in most of the situation of our daily life. So we can hold objects in our hand due to the friction is the first advantage, and then we walk on the road because of friction. If there is no friction acting between the surface and the foot, definitely we will fall down. So we can walk on the road because of friction. So the friction between footwear and the ground help us to walk without slipping. And then third one is writing on the paper with a pen is easy due to friction. And then automobiles can move safely due to friction because the tire and the road. Brakes can be applied due to frictional resistance on the brake shoe. Students, other important advantages of frictions are light a matchstick, sieve cloths, tie a knot, and then fix a nail on the wall because of the friction. Students, advantages of friction are very important detailed answer. So you have to read all the 5 points for your exam. Though friction makes our daily life easy, but it has some negative effects also. So it is called as necessary evil. Some disadvantages of friction are, so friction wear our surface by rubbing with each other, like screw and the gears in machines or soles of shoe are example for disadvantages of friction. Students, also excess amount of effort has to be given to overcome the friction while operating a machine. So this leads to wastage of energy. So the friction produces heat which causes physical damage to the machine. Students, our next important topic is methods to increasing and decreasing the friction. So there are 3 methods. First one is area of contact can increasing and decreasing the friction, and then using by lubricant oils, and then using ball bearing. The first one is area of contact. So friction can be increased by increasing the area of the surface in contact. For example, brake shoe. In a vehicle have to be adjusted that they are also close to possible rim of the wheel in order to increase the friction, and then by using the lubricants. So a substance which reduces the frictional force is called lubricant. So important 2-mark question, a substance which reduces the frictional force is called lubricant. Example, grease, coconut oil, graphite, castor oil are some of the examples for lubricant. So lubricants fill up the gaps in the irregular surface between the bodies in contact, and then this provides smooth layer, thus preventing a direct contact between their rough surface. And then last one is ball bearing. So since rolling friction is smaller than sliding friction, so sliding is replaced by rolling with the usage of ball bearings. For the same reason, lead shot are used in the bearing of a cycle hub. Students, up to this increasing and decreasing friction, our second lesson force and pressure is over. So in our next online class, we will discuss our new lesson. Thank you. Have a nice day.